You inhale deeply and detect the aroma of very old traffic. You'll have to be closer to the buildings to give them a really good smell. The snappy scent of freshly chopped buildings fills the air. You lick a thick smear of filth off the street. Finding the taste unpleasant, you quickly swallow it. What a smart person you are. A real man would actually walk up to a building if he wanted to taste it. The wreckage left by the destruction of the entire Xenon civilization tastes a little like some ancient ruins you once sampled. This section of the sidewalk still smells fresh after hundreds of years. It smells a little like pebbles and a little like the rubbles. The zesty tang of nitroglycerin fills the air around the ship. There's nothing like fresh air and sunshine to make a sidewalk taste great. It tastes like a cement milkshake, only crunchy. It tastes like ship.
Ugh. Yeah, that was a bitter section. I don't think I want to lick the road around here anymore.
It tastes about like you'd expect it to taste, given how it smells. It smells like hundreds of sweaty public servants once populated this building. It smells exactly like the hull of a useless, burnt-out battle vehicle. The smell of devastation is everywhere. You inhale the smell of the column and file it away in your brain under useful information. The pavement has lost that wonderful wet tar smell you loved so much as a kid. The taste of devastation is everywhere. Good thing it's not below freezing, or you'd end up spending the whole game with your tongue stuck to the frozen metal. Okay, you scrape some taste buds off onto the street. It smells like old money and new rust. It smells mostly of dust and dirt. The rich aroma of hover car exhaust fills your sinuses. There's nothing like coating your lungs with rubble dust to get your adventure off to a great start. Okay, you get your last licks on the bank. It tastes like all the other sidewalks you've ever tasted, weirdo. It tastes like you've just scraped your tongue to shreds on the pavement. It tastes okay, but you generally prefer your rubble extra chunky. It smells like trouble. What's going on in there? The ruined buildings smell of death and destruction. It smells like the remains of a flourishing civilization blasted to smithereens by an evil entity of immense power. It has that unmistakably tangy aroma of pressure-treated petrochemicals. Nobody can reach that building from here with their tongue unless they're in a Leisure Suit Larry game. If your tongue were that long, well, you can guess the rest. It doesn't taste half bad, considering what it smells like. The taste of the street brings to mind all those wonderful times as a child that the local bully ground your face into the asphalt. It doesn't exactly smell April fresh. It's not as big a taste sensation as other parts of the city. The sidewalk stinks. Somebody must have been walking on it. The street stinks. Somebody must have been driving on it. It smells great. Smells like a frayed old length of rope. The faint aroma of burnt hemp teases playfully around your nostrils. There's a sweet, fruity odor coming from the building. It tastes like all the other sidewalks you've ever tasted. It tastes great. You run the risk of tying your tongue in a frayed knot. You swish the rubble around in your mouth a bit, but the flavor is too subtle to identify.
Wildberry.
The cool, rank smell of a sewer wafts up from underground. It's probably the most nauseating thing to smell in the whole family of smells. You smell the sidewalk, and it smells back. After being away for so long, you'd forgotten how rancid the streets of Xenon smell. As is so often the case with voids, there is nothing to smell. Okay, you taste great and find it less filling. It's definitely the most nauseating thing to taste in the whole non-liquid liquid family of tastes. You give the sidewalk a lick and accidentally step on a crack. Somewhere your mother screams out in agony, her spinal cord snapped cleanly in half. Of course, she probably deserved it for the way she threw away those magazines she found in your room that time back in junior high. Those things cost you a lot of good lunch money. The artificial taste of the Xenon road makes you long for the all-natural flavor of unpaved country lanes. As is so often the case with voids, there is nothing to taste. Being downwind of the cyborg, you are very aware that it smells like a slice of luncheon meat that's been walking around in the sun too long. Not with your tongue. It smells mysterious. You have the urge to play Name That Gas. Oh no! The door has shut and there's no way back. What are you going to do now? The stench lingering in this sewer reminds you of your clothes hamper. Your nostrils flare as you inhale the fragrant aroma of cold steel with just a hint of sewage. Your nose isn't long enough to reach the vent. This rough area tastes strangely like blood. Oh, that is blood. You shredded your tongue. Your mother should have warned you about licking strange areas. The corrosive effect of the slimy pipes reduces your tongue to a stump. Now you truly are tasteless. Your tongue won't reach up there. It smells like cotton candy, roses, and fresh roasted peanuts. Yeah, right. What were you expecting? Lime slime? You notice a burning sensation when you get a strong whiff. You taste a tiny bit of the green slime. Instantly, several recent fillings dissolve into a puddle of silver amalgam.